नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी आशत दुष्टारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि भक्तवृंद। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya, 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 Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. जय राधा गिरधारी, राधा गिरधारी राधे। जय राधा गिरधारी, राधा गिरधारी राधे। जय राधा गोपीनाथ, राधा गोपीनाथ राधे। जय जगन्नाथ, जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेवा, जय सुभद्रा। जय जगन्नाथ, जय जगन्नाथ, जय बलदेवा, जय सुभद्रा। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी, नयन पथगामी भवतु। जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 प्रभुपाद। जय जय प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद, प्रभुपाद। जय जय गुरुदेव, 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 गुरुदेव। जय जय गुरुदेव, 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 गुरुदेव। निताई गौर हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल। बोलो हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल। जय राधा माधव, कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव, कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ, गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ, गिरिवरधारी। यशोदनंदन व्रज जन रंजन, यशोदनंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरावनचारि, यमुना तीरावनचारि। जय राधा माधव, कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव, कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव, कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Pradhe Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavato Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Sloki Bhakti Bhavati Vinay. Welcome everyone in Bhagavad-Gita class. So we are reading Bhagavad-Gita as it is, chapter number 18, text number 35. So we'll recite the verses followed by translation. Then we'll start discussion followed by Mangalacharya. Chapter 18, the perfection of renunciation. Text number 35. Yaya swapnam mayam shokam vishadam madam evacha na vimunchati durmedha dhritiha sapartha tamasi. And that determination which cannot go beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, and illusion. Such unintelligent determination, ocean of Pritha, is in the mode of darkness. Text number 36. Sukham tva idanim trividham shrunu me bharatar sabha avyasadaram te yatra dukhantam cha nigachati. O best of the Bhartas, now please hear from me about the three kinds of happiness by which the condition and enjoyer and by which he sometimes comes to the end of all distress. Text number 37. Yat yat ag, yat tad agre visham eva pariname amritopamam tat sukham satvikam proktam atma buddhi prasadajam. That which in the beginning may be just like poison, but at the end is just like nectar, and which awakens one to self-realization. It's said to be happiness in the mode of goodness. Text number 38. Vishayendriya sanyoga yat tad agre amritopamam pariname visham eva tata sukham rajasam smritam. That happiness which is derived from contact of the senses with their objects and which appears like nectar at first but poison at the end, is said to be of the nature of passion. Text number 39. Yad agre chanubandhe cha sukham mohanam atmana nidra alasya pramadotham tatatamsam udahritam. And that happiness which is blind to self-realization, which is delusion from beginning to end, and which arises from sleep, laziness, and illusion, is said to be of the nature of ignorance. Text number 40. Na tad asti prithivyaam devi devesu va punah sattvam prakriti jair mukta Muktam yad ebhi syat tribhir guneha. There is no being existing either here or among the demigods in the higher planetary systems which is freed from these three modes born of material nature. Text number 41. Brahmana Kshatriya Vishnu Shudranam cha parantapa कर्माणि प्रविभक्तानि स्वभाव प्रभवैर्गुणैः. Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Sudras are distinguished by the qualities born of their own nature in accordance with the material modes, O chastiser of the enemy. Text number 42. Shamodamastapah saucham Shantir arjavam evacha Jnanam vijnanam astikyam Brahma karmam svabhavajam. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. These are the natural qualities by which the Brahmanas work. Text number 43. Sauryam tejo dhritirdakshyam yodhe chapya palayanam danam ishvara bhavam sa karm chhatram karma swabhavajam. Heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership are the natural qualities of work for the Kshatriyas. Text number 44. Krishigo rakshavanicam vaishya karma swabhavajam paricharyatmakam karma shudrasyapi swabhavajam. Farming, cow protection, and business are the natural work for the Vaisyas, and for the Sudras there are labor and service to others. Text number 45. Swe swe karmani abhiratah samsiddhim labhate narah swakarma niratah siddhim yatha vindati tachrunu. By following his qualities of work, every man can become perfect. Now, please hear from me how this can be done. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyat Deshatari. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone in Bhagavad Gita class. So, we are reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, the perfection of renunciation, and text number 35. Yaya swapnam bhayam sokam vishadam madam evacha na vimunchati durmedha dhritih sapartha tamasi. And that determination which cannot go beyond dreaming, fearfulness, lamentation, moroseness, and illusion, such unintelligent determination, O son of Pritha, is in the mode of darkness. So, Lord Krishna is explaining Arjuna that, O Arjuna, dreaming is natural. The person who is in goodness dreams, the person who is in passion dreams, and a person who is in ignorance dreams. So everyone is dreaming. The person who is in ignorance, he is not determined. He is not determined for spiritual progress, for devotional service, for serving to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, for serving unto the lotus feet of his spiritual master, serving to Guru, Sadhu, and Sastra. The one who does not listen Guru, Sadhu, and Sastra can never progress in spiritual life. So, determination which cannot go beyond moroseness, illusion, dreaming, fearfulness, and lamentation. So Lord Krishna is telling Arjuna over here that dreaming means too much sleep. The one who sleeps too much gets dream. And that dream is not good for health. As we know that sleeping too much is also not good for health. Or anything in life you are doing too much. You are working too much, you are sleeping too much, you are talking too much, you are walking too much. Anything if you do too much, that is not healthy. And always dreaming of lording over material world. The person, those who are in ignorance, they are always, they want to dream, they want to lord over everything. They have attachment to everything. They are attached to the material life. They are attached to their family life, their wife, their children, their property, house, everything, their work. So they are attached to their material things. But dreaming is natural. Dreaming is always present either in goodness, passion, and ignorance. So, here, this is the text number 35. Text number 36. Sukham tva idanim trividham shrunu me bharatarsaha avyasad ramate yatra dukhantam cha nigachati. O best of the Bharatas, now please hear from me about the three kinds of happiness by which the conditioned soul enjoys and by which he sometimes comes to the end of all distress. Sukham tva idanim trividam shrunu me bhar tarshava avyasad ramate yatra dukhantam cha nigachati. So Lord Krishna is explaining Arjuna over here that happiness in three modes will be described in this particular sloka. So, conditioned soul is trying to enjoy material happiness again and again. It is like chewing the chewed. The thing which is already chewed, and they want to try, they are trying to chew more. Okay, there is no rasa in that, but they want to chew it again and again. Okay. So how to get relief from such entanglement? Repetitive so-called happiness, only by association of great soul. So, if at all you want to get relief from the material miseries, you have to associate with devotees. You have to hear Bhagavad-Gita. You have to read Bhagavad-Gita. You have to hear Bhagavatam. You have to read Bhagavatam. And you have to surrender unto the lotus feet of spiritual master. Why spiritual master? Because spiritual master are Jnaninas Tattva Darshinaha. So they have seen the truth. They have served their spiritual master. So today they are Guru, spiritual master. But yesterday, they were also disciple of some spiritual master. So they have served someone. They can teach you how to serve, and they can share their experience. They have felt, they have seen the truth, so they can tell you the truth. Okay? So they have a lot of experience which can be shared by them if you associate with a spiritual master, if you serve the spiritual master, if you inquire from him, and if you hear from him. So you have to hear, you have to inquire, and you have to serve spiritual master. Then you can get the knowledge about Krishna. So when they serve spiritual master, they are awakened to real Krishna consciousness. They start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So the Mahamantra is medicine in this material world. This material world is also known as Nama Yuga. So this Yuga is known as Nama Yuga. Just by taking the name of Krishna, just by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can get elevated to the Golok Vrindavan. So only by association of great souls, one can progress in spiritual life, in devotional service. And by reading Bhagavad-Gita, by reading Srimad Bhagavatam, by reading the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and there are many scriptures written by Srila Prabhupada, and by distributing the books. So, distributing books is also realization. By distributing books, you can get realization. So, you are motivating others towards the Krishna consciousness. That is text number 36. Text number 37. Yat tad agre visam iva pariname amritopamam tata sukham satvikam proktam atma buddhi prasadajam. That which in the beginning may be just like poison, but at the end is just like nectar, and which awakens one to self-realization. It's said to be happiness in the mode of goodness. The people, those who are in goodness, they must face some trouble, some barrier while following the spiritual life, while serving Supreme Lord, while going temple. When a new man wants to go to temple, he gets some other work, other important work. So going to temple is not an important work, or we are not giving priority. Because of so and so reason, I could not come last Sunday. So they are just procrastinating. So that procrastination becomes trouble when they want to reach to temple. So what we have to do? We have to visit temple at least not every day, once in a week, once in a fortnight, once in a month, whatever is possible, best. And start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Srila Prabhupada used to say that chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy. So, if you want to get real happiness, that only you can get from chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra in the moment of Hare Krishna. So, you have to join this moment, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. By chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, following the 4 regulative principles, no illicit sex, no drinking, no wine, no meat eating, and no gambling. So these 4 regulations you have to follow, and you can also enjoy the spiritual service, devotional service. So we think that just by watching a movie we can get enjoy, but that is wrong. You will enjoy more when you start chanting Hare Krishna. But that happiness is totally different. Krishna, Supreme Lord, He is the reservoir of happiness. So when you start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you start getting the happiness. That this happiness belongs to Krishna. Krishna starts sharing with you. So happiness in 3 modes will be described in this particular sloka. So conditioned soul is trying to enjoy material happiness again and again. Okay, so once you enjoy, you want to enjoy more. But while enjoying, sometimes you get unhappiness also. But in Krishna consciousness, what happens? Only happiness is there. There is no distress. No one is unhappy. No one is unhappy in Golok Vrindavan. Everyone is happy. Why? Because they are associated with Krishna. They are serving unto the under the feet of Supreme Lord. Okay? So, Supreme Lord's feet is like a lotus feet. So, you have to surrender unto the lotus feet of Krishna and enjoy forever. So, text number 37. Happiness and goodness. So, it is like poison in the beginning and nectar in the end. So, once you start following devotional service, so initially you find some difficulty. Okay, for example, rising early in the morning. Okay, so rising early in the morning at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4:30 is not an easy task. You have to practice. But by practice, you can get because Krishna, once you start trying, Krishna, Supreme Lord Krishna, gives you chance. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Once you start practicing, Krishna himself creates such an environment where you can practice peacefully. So, Krishna is so merciful that he always with his devotees. The one who takes Krishna's name once, Krishna is with him. The one who is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he is already in Samadhi. So, many rules and regulations, no control, to control mind and senses may appear bitter like fire. Once you start practicing devotional service, rising early in the morning, oh, there are many things you are not. You earlier you were eating, but today you are not able to eat. Okay, like so people face difficulty. No, I cannot leave onion. I cannot leave garlic. Okay, onion and garlic are so important in our life. So onion and garlic are more important than this life. So this life is more precious. So if one says that just by living onion and garlic, you can make your life beautiful, full of happiness. So we should follow that. So for this, you need to go to temple, associate with devotees by reading Bhagavad-Gita, hearing from acharyas. So these things are required. Once you associate with devotees, you start inquiring from spiritual master, from Guru, Sadhu and Shastra. So we have so many bad habits inside. It already just starts going slowly, going out. So you can eliminate the wrong things from your body and you can start following the good things. So following good habit will always give you some trouble, will take some time. Lot of patience is required. So trouble will come always once you start doing good things. Successful transcendental realization is like that. But at the end, what happens? After getting so much trouble, once you start getting success, you start getting good things, you feel happiness. And that happiness is shared by Krishna. It is, if you are getting happiness, devotee thinks it is because of Krishna. If you are getting unhappiness, devotee thinks it is because of Krishna. Krishna gives me this unhappiness condition because this is good for me. So in material life also what happens? You are not always getting profit. Sometimes you get profit, sometimes you get loss, sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are unhappy. Okay, lots of ups and downs comes in material life. But in spiritual life, there is only happiness. There is only profit. Okay, why? Because Krishna takes care of his devotees. So the one who enjoys in chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra always feels. And if you are happy in goodness, you can get self-realization. You can realize this life. You can realize the relationship between Krishna and living entity. So Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. We are not here to enjoy. We are here to be enjoyed. So we should all serve to Krishna to get enjoyment. So we should enjoy in serving Krishna because Krishna wants us to do that. So someone says that Jahe vidhi rakhe Ram, tahe vid rahiye. So it is the will of Krishna. And he has put me in this condition. So this is good for me. So that kind of thinking, that kind of habit we should start. So then that is called happiness in goodness. And one can be awakened in self-realization. Text number 38. Vishayendriya sanyogat yattad agre amritopamam pariname visham eva tata sukham rajasam smritam. That happiness which is derived from contact of the senses with their objects and which appears like nectar at first but poison at the end. It's said to be of the nature of passion. So, the people, those who are in passion, they want to enjoy their money, they want to enjoy their hard work, so they want to enjoy everything because they have money. So, this money belongs to me. This is my hard earned money, so I will enjoy. So, what they start doing? They start doing the material miseries, start running behind material miseries, going to movie, getting a new car. Already they have car, but they will get a new car. Okay, Monday I will use this car, Tuesday I will use this car, for this particular task I will use this car. So this is they're busy too much in that. So happiness and passion derive from contact of senses with the sense object. What happens here? Because they have money, so they will go to a big hotel and they will enjoy food. So they have money, so they want to invest their money in their enjoyment, in their sense enjoyment, whatever senses stage. Now, these senses may say going to big restaurant, going to watch a movie, having a car, enjoying in the car driving, okay, going to shopping mall, purchasing so many unnecessary objects, stuff, and uh, eating junk food. By eating junk food, they spoil their health. Again, they go to visit to temple, doctor. Okay, so in this way, whatever their money is invested or spent in their for their own upbringing. So derived from contacts of sense. What passionate people always they're running behind the material miseries. They have already house, but they will buy a big house. What will happen? Can you carry this big house with you once you leave this material world? We have come alone and we have to go alone. That is truth. It appears like nectar at first, but poison at the end. They enjoy always. But once they start getting old, or in the old days, they remember what I have done is not good. So when they start thinking like this, they may get some good association. They may start going to temple, or they may come in contact with devotees and they start chanting. So the people, those who are in passion, there are chances sometimes in their life they start doing devotional service. For example, here Prabhupada has given a very good example. Young man and woman meet, and senses drive one to see. Touch and have sexual intercourse. So it seems like nectar in beginning. But at the end, what happens? There may be separation, divorce, lamentation. So it is like poison. Okay? So in passion, whatever you enjoy in the beginning, it seems like nectar. But when results start in the later life, they because of they start getting distress and happiness. They realize that whatever I have done was wrong. Okay, so this is the happiness in passion. Text number 39. Yad agrachanubandhe cha sukham mohanam atmanah Nidra alasya pramadotham tattamasam udahritam. And that happiness, which is blind to self-realization, which is delusion from beginning to end, and which arises from sleep, laziness, and illusion. It's said to be of the nature of ignorance. So, ignorant people are totally attached to Maya. And they want to have Maya, but they are very lazy. They are sleeping late in night and rising late in the morning. So they have got sleeping habit. So if you are sleeping too much, you will become lazy. Lazy in your work, lazy in your determination, lazy in doing anything. And they will be always late. Anything, any work, they have to reach somewhere, they will go late. So in the way, their life is also going late in their life, totally. And they are totally blind. They will not accept spiritual suggestion. They will never associate with devotees. Sometimes they will make a fun of devotees. They will watch Bollywood movies where they will enjoy, and they will never associate with devotees from where they can get some startup for devotional service. They will say, who is God? I am God. So they declare that themselves as God. They are blind to self-realization. And it is delusion from beginning to end. Completely, they are deluded. They will not believe in spiritual vision. If someone is saying about Bhagavad-Gita, so will say, what Bhagavad-Gita? Why? What is Bhagavad-Gita? They will never listen. Even the people, those who are ready to listen, they can progress in spiritual life or in material life also. Okay? So it is said, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So Shravanam is the first process to attach with spiritual life. If you listen, you can do. You can start doing. You can start thinking. So once your thought process is made, you can start doing automatically. If you are listening, you can start doing automatically. So listening from a spiritual master, listening from devotees. Okay, there are so many YouTube videos are available. You can, if you are not getting time to go to temple, you can listen. Okay, so there are so many medicines are available for spiritual life, but people are not following it. And ignorance arises always from sleep, laziness, illusion. What is the illusion? No idea how to act and how not to act. Why? Because they are not associating with good people. If they will associate with good people, they will surrender unto the lotus feet of spiritual master and Supreme Lord Krishna, and they will listen to acharyas, guru, sadhu, and sastra. They will start making progress in spiritual life, but they are not associated. So association. So it is said like Jaisi Sangat, Vaisi Rangat. So if you are not associating, if you are not doing Sangat with good people, you can never, one can never progress in spiritual life. So what is the difference between happiness in passion and happiness in ignorance? A passion, there might be some kind of ephemeral happiness in the beginning and at the end. But for one in ignorance, there is only distress, both in the beginning and at the end. Okay? So in passion, in the beginning there is happiness. At the end, they may get unhappiness. But in ignorance, right from beginning to end, they are in delusion. And this delusion drives them in the darkest region of ignorance. Okay, so they will never understand what to act, how to, because they are not associating with right people. They are making fun of the good people, devotees. They will never go to temple. They will say, why go to temple? I am Lord. I am self-made Lord. So everyone is Lord, this is my property, this is my everything. And they will sleep late night, will rise late in the morning. Because of this, they will become lazy. They will not able to perform. If they somehow they come to know that this we can do, but they will not do. Why? Because they are lazy. And they also don't know what to act and how to act. So these are the bad qualities of happiness in ignorance. Text number 40. Na tad asti prithivyam devi devesu va punah sattvam prakriti jair muktam yad evi satribhir gune. There is no being existing either here or among the demigods in the highest planetary system, which is freed from these three modes born of materialism. There is no being existing either here or among the demigods in the higher planetary system, which is freed from these three modes born of material nature. So Lord Krishna is telling that no one, either here or among the demigods, is freed from influence of these three modes. So in this material world, whatever activities we are performing always belong to three modes of material nature. Even if you are doing good things, it belongs to goodness, but there is selfish purpose. I am donating for my good. The people, those who are donating, they have some material purpose. Like politicians, they do good things to get vote. They distribute money to get vote. Note for vote. So there are so many things are going on in this material. Why? Because this material world is full of miseries. People are bounded in three modes of material nature. They commit one mistake, and to hide that mistake, they commit one more mistake. And they go on committing mistake like this. So you cannot hide from Krishna. People say that Upar wala sab dekh raha hai. So it is true. Whatever we are doing, we cannot bypass from Krishna. Krishna is always is Sakshi, whatever you are performing. So every action has reaction. So if you are doing some mistake and you are trying to bypass that mistake, you will get punishment of double, triple punishment if you are bypassing. If you are committing some mistake and you are punished, take this punishment, accept this punishment. Then in this life only you will by that punishment you will be relieved from the mistake. But if you are bypassing it somehow just by hiring expensive lawyers and just by giving some bribe, so your sin becomes more powerful. And if the sin is more powerful, you will get more big punishment in the next life. So whatever punishment you get for committing mistake, accept it and suffer it in this life only. So you will be relieved from your mistakes, from your sin in this life only. So no one is free from three modes of material nature. That is goodness, passion, and ignorance. The Lord Krishna himself is telling Arjuna that, oh Arjuna, whatever activity you perform in this material world belongs to happiness, goodness, passion, and ignorance. So you are doing a lot of hard work to earn a lot of money, to have a good house, big house, beautiful wife, lot of property, lot of wealth, latest car. So you are in the passion mode. And the people, those who are in ignorance, they don't want to act. They don't know what to act and how to act. Why? Because they are not associating with good people. So they are thrown into the darkest region of ignorance. So this is the text number 40. Text number 41. Brahmana Kshatriya Visam Shudranam cha parantapa कर्माणि प्रविभक्तानि स्वभाव प्रभवैर्गुणैः. Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras are distinguished by the qualities born of their own natures in accordance with the material modes. O chastiser of the enemy. So Lord Krishna is explaining Arjuna that, O Arjuna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra, they have their qualities according to their act. So Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaisyas, Sudras are distinguished by the qualities born of their own natures in accordance with the material. So Brahmanas are responsible for giving knowledge to the society. Kshatriyas belongs to administration, and they are responsible to keep dharma, and the one who is not following, they are responsible to give them punishment. Vaishyas and Sudras are there to help Kshatriya, and Kshatriyas are there to help Brahmanas. So Kshatriyas should protect Brahmanas, but nowadays in Kali Yuga it is not happening. People are unnecessarily dominating Brahmanas. They are not giving respect to Brahmanas, and they are not following scriptures. They are not listening to Brahmanas. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudras, they act according to their quality. So we'll stop over here. Any question you can ask? श्रीमद् भगवद गीता की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे.